Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching and recording, you're welcome to fast forward or stay with us through our hellos. I'm going to check the sound now. Recording. You're welcome to fast. The sound seems to be good. You're welcome to fast. The sound seems to be good. Good morning, Zazoom. Good morning, Ari. I don't know if nobody else is joining today or if I'm just not seeing what's happening because Facebook is not showing anything today, which is quite possible. But in any case, it is time for us to start. And yesterday we talked about the importance of cultivating a curious attention toward people in our lives, especially the ones we think we know very well. I want to continue with this a bit more today, offering you some practical ways to approach this. In recent years, many teachers and therapists have been talking about relationships as a path of awakening. Looked at it this way, personal connection becomes a spiritual practice. So personal connection is a spiritual practice. In Embracing the Beloved, authors Stephen and Andrea Levine wrote this: if another person is the most important thing in your life, then you are in trouble, and they are in trouble, because they become responsible for your happiness or suffering. But if consciousness is the most important thing in our lives, and relationship is a means toward that end, then we are approaching paradise. We are approaching the possibility of actually becoming a human being before we die. So how can we cultivate this curious attention towards all people in our life, especially those who we think we already know all too well? The Levines say that the place to begin is with intention. When one commits to practices that clear the mind and expose the heart, such as mindfulness, forgiveness, loving kindness, what once seemed completely unworkable may well become the very center of the relationship. Our intention itself has considerable healing potential. And so we begin with an intention to stay open to the present, available to curiosity and awe, to pay attention to the beings the universe sends our way, knowing that we might come to deeply cherish them. In your daily life, you can start by paying attention to each of your interactions with more focus. Just like we did in our practice yesterday, notice if the intentions and energy you bring to different relationships, different interactions, vary depending on who it is you're engaging with. Within each interaction you have during your day, try to notice something surprising, or maybe even try a new mode of interacting. For example, maybe you had never made such deliberate eye contact with a certain person before, and now if you do this, it will make you see them in a totally different way. Or perhaps you tend towards steering conversations with friends. You are the boss, so to speak. So maybe allowing your friend to take the lead will change the dynamic, so see how that goes. You may find you see different people in your life in a whole new light. You can also consider asking some expansive, open-ended questions in your conversations with friends, family members, significant others, acquaintances. These are the questions Sharon Salzberg suggests, for example. What's one of your most important memories from childhood? Is there a certain poem, piece of music, or work of art you've encountered that has moved you in a memorable way? What experiences do you associate with each of the seasons? Have you ever had a job you don't often think about? What's your favorite time of day? Who was the person you felt closest to during your early childhood, your adolescence? Where in the world do you feel safest, warmest? But of course, you are only limited by your curiosity and imagination here, and it's totally up to you what questions you choose to ask. Asking questions is an opportunity for creativity and personal expression, both for the person asking and the person answering. So when you do this, resolve to bring more mindfulness to the connection between your larger aspiration to find deeper connection and awe in your relationships at large, and the small gestures that comprise your everyday encounters. Today, let's once again do the same practice we did yesterday and see how it lands for us today after this discussion about our personal connections actually being our spiritual path. You can choose the same 3 people to work with today, or you can change it up. As always, totally up to you. So take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind. Settle into this moment, right here, right now. Nice and soft breath, getting a sense of spaciousness in your breathing, so that all the experiences of the present moment can flow through you as energy that they are, without struggle. And now bring to mind 3 important people in your life. For the purposes of this practice, I would like you to select a benefactor, which means somebody who has helped you in some way, a person who symbolizes the power of love for you. The second person to bring to mind is a friend or family member who is doing very well right now. And finally, the third person is a friend or family member who is struggling in some way at the moment. Notice if the intentions, the energy you bring to these 3 relationships vary depending on who it is you're engaging with. Are you more closed off to some of them, more open with others? Are you carrying certain assumptions about each of them or one of them? Try to notice any urges, expectations, yearnings, and judgments you may have in each of these 3 relationships you selected. Recognize how these assumptions and expectations might be affecting your perspective. And now we will offer loving kindness to each of these 3 important people in your life. As you do this, notice if the energy behind your wishes is the same for all the 3 or somehow different. Maybe it's easier and more natural to send loving kindness to a friend who is doing well versus a friend who is struggling. Or maybe it's the other way around. As always, whatever it is for you, just pay attention. We'll start with the benefactor you chose for this practice. Someone who has been of help for you, who represents the power of love. And maybe you get an image of them, maybe you say their name, and start offering the phrases of loving kindness to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep natural peace. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. Now take a mindful pause, a couple of nice breaths in and out, and bring to mind that friend who is doing well right now. They are enjoying success and good fortune in some aspect of life. Again, maybe you see an image of them or say their name to yourself. And start offering loving kindness to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. Once again, take a mindful pause, a couple of breaths in and out, and bring to mind a friend who is having difficulty right now. They are experiencing some kind of loss, or pain, or fear. Get a feeling for their presence and start offering loving kindness to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. And now place your hands on your heart and offer loving kindness to you. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. And as always, as you let go of the practice, scan your body. Notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you really? And my invitation for you today is to start integrating all the ways we discussed to bring more curious attention to your interactions with people. Maybe it's just giving them more space to express themselves freely. Maybe it's asking some open-ended questions. Maybe it's offering a deeper eye contact. Whatever it is, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.